Hey, it's time for our helpful home improvement message brought to you by Lesser Lumber, Wayne Avenue in Indiana. And today we're talking countertops. Every home has at least one. When putting in an island or replacing your present countertop, it's good to know that there are a lot of choices. Laminates are easy to work with and inexpensive. They resist grease and stains, and they come in a vast array of colors and patterns. The only problem is laminate can be prone to damage. Ceramic tile is another material choice. Very durable, allows one to be creative with a wide variety of styles and colors. It's heat, scratch, and stain resistant. Does cost more than laminate, but maybe that's the choice for you. Nothing beats stone for sheer beauty. Marble and granite, the most popular choices. Granite, impervious when properly sealed. Marble must be frequently sealed with mineral oil. Both surfaces perfect for the serious cook, but both do cost more. Stainless steel is popular. It's the counter of choice in most upscale restaurants. Tough and impervious to stains, hot pans, and gives your kitchen a complementary or contemporary look. Does scratch easily, needs a solid underlayment too. Manufactured countertops come in a large variety of colors and patterns which are uniform throughout the piece. They can resemble glass, granite, or any other stone. True Butcher Block uses end grain hardwood for counters. You'll want to make certain that you have a true hardwood. The warm, natural appearance of hardwood is an attractive choice, ideal for cutting and chopping, but the surface scratches are very easily, they mar the look a little bit. But you can sand them out. Butcher blocks should be frequently treated with mineral oil. So all of those different choices, if you're looking to install a new countertop, Lesser Lumber has a large selection, and the people at Lesser Lumber have the experience and know-how to help you through any home improvement project. Stop in now during the few days of the Lesser Lumber Kitchen, Bath, and Flooring Sale. Quality you can build on. That's Lesser Lumber, Wayne Avenue in Indiana. And it's Indiana in the morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Judy Holliday is here, and she's brought someone with her. How about that? Our conversation this morning presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. So there's a great event coming up that Judy's going to tell us about, presented by the Northern Appalachian Folk Festival. And Judy, you brought us a guest.
I did. I brought our executive director, Heather Link, who used to be with Midday Rotary, and she has been a crucial, integral part of our festival now. And thank goodness, because I needed to get stuff out of my head. But
out of her had it on paper in a file on the computer. Like that's what I'm
it's
here
been
for.
very shaky lately, on the multiple things that I have tried to help out in the community over the years and stuff. It's nice to get it out of my head and into Heather's
Heather's computer.
Yeah, and her head too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Fortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's nice to see you, Todd, and everyone else on this beautiful. This is Thursday, right?
Yeah.
This is a Thursday morning.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff happening.
I understand, Judy.
Yes. So what we would like to let everyone know about is that we are going to be putting on, as part of the Downtown Indiana It's a Wonderful Life Festival, an Oldies show at the Indiana Theater on Saturday, November the 23rd. And I know there's lots of things happening on November 23rd, including the big balloon build out at S&T Bank Arena. But we're trying to give another thing for, say, more mature adults to come to.
Yeah.
So we have had the pleasure of getting Jimmy Ross and the Jaggers and the Pittsburgh Bel Airs to come to perform. We have done a lot of partnerships with the Coney Island. And so the Coney Island is going to have our VIP meet and greet in the private lounge from 5:30 to 6:30. But prior to that, we're also offering it as a dinner and a show. So if you go onto either our website, which is www.naffinc.org, or the Indiana Theater website, one, you could purchase your tickets for the show. And also, and they're specific seats. It's not general seating. And you can also then click a link to the Coney, and there's a special It's a Wonderful Life buffet that's going to be upstairs as well.
We love a theme.
Yeah, we have a theme. That's right. We have a theme. That would start at 5:00, and that's all handled directly through the Coney. But and then if people didn't want to, so you can get dressed up and come to have a nice dinner over at the Coney, do the meet and greet if you have the VIP seats, and then come over to the theater. And the show begins at 7:00.
My goodness, you're making it into a day, aren't
We're
you?
doing a whole thing. I mean, there's lots of stuff. You've got Santa coming up in the afternoon after the night before with the parade. So we're trying to make sure that there's things for a lot of different people in the community to do.
Yeah. So naffinc.org is where you start this journey.
You can start the journey there, correct.
TheIndianaTheater.org.
It's theindianatheater.com.
Okay.
Yeah. And they have it under their concert section. So if you click onto the theater site, you hit concerts. If you go to the NAFF .org site, you will go to the events section or the calendar where there's a full calendar. And we have, this is a fundraiser. It's to help us because next year's summer concerts in the park. It'll be my 16th year doing it. My pockets are getting emptier every year. But I want to make sure that we have, concerts every Sunday.
Yeah.
And so, it's usually about at least a $7,500 budget that, we have very kind people that give donations every week. But this way now under the Folk Festival organization umbrella under here, it will allow for being able to reach out to the broader community.
Yeah.
So we have that, and this is where I'm going to throw Heather into it, because we've got lots of other things happening at the center as well that all tie into why we're doing this as a fundraiser.
Heather, you've just been thrown into it.
I have.
Is it under the bus?
Not under the bus.
Not under the bus. Not under the bus. No. Right now, at the center, we have so much going on. We have put a stage in. We have completely renovated the center, so it's open to have lectures and classes and events. Upcoming, we have Witches of Appalachia?
The Witches of Pennsylvania.
Is it Pennsylvania or Appalachia? I thought
it was Witches of Pennsylvania, but hey. But
I could be wrong. It's happened before.
Dr. Thomas White.
Dr. Thomas White, he's coming. And we're going to do some food, refreshments, and lecture, and a Q&A. You can get tickets to that on our website as well. So,
and that's on Saturday, November the 2nd.
The 2nd, yeah.
And we just had on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, I think
it was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Things happen. We had an herbalism class with Dana Driscoll, and she's
little
going to have
intro,
another
yeah.
herbalism class on November, I think it's 15th. And we only have a few seats left for that. We had a full house the other day.
We did.
And
we did. It was really cool.
Yeah. To show you how to work with herbs, and this will be how to use herbs in infused vinegars, I believe.
I think it's like tinctures and
that was
stuff like that. Yeah.
So how you can mix with oils and how you can just have all natural things and what we have as you walk around.
Yeah, utilizing your resources and being sustainable.
Yeah. So you had a full house for that for
we
session
did.
1.
Yeah, it was so cool.
It was wonderful, and she has some plans for her next semester that we will have her do some classes again in the winter spring session again. So she's supposed to give us some dates. Yeah, and then we have a few other people that are interested in teaching some classes. So
lots of cool things.
There's ways to get it right on the website, and if it says it right there, would you like to teach? Click that button, and then through Heather's calendar, we can get things set up. She's like, she starts to shake.
A little bit.
Believe it or not, it's always been in here, and when it starts to go out onto the actual calendar itself, there's a lot of things.
A lot.
Yeah.
But it's good. Busy is good.
So you've been squeezing that out of Judy's brain and putting it into your calendar.
I like a challenge. Yeah. So.
Well, you're doing it well.
Thank you.
Thank you. And of course, with NAFF, you go forward, and there are always new events, and folks can go to your website and learn about them.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, and we post pretty consistently on our social media accounts as well. So you can find all that and more on our socials.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a good photographer. Jonas Skanga has been really
he's
doing
amazing.
some great. Yeah, he's been bumping
Knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, so he came in the other night and took a bunch of pictures. I know we already posted them on our Facebook page. We are also on Instagram. So Susan, who's out in California, I just feed her the information because when you have kids who know what they're doing, adult children, but adults who know that social media stuff. I just feed her the information, and she pumps it out there, and she does her
Good at what
research.
she does.
She is. So for the Witches of Pennsylvania or the Witches of Northern Appalachia, we've gotten some books as well, right?
Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to auction off Tom White's entire set of books.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so we're going to have him autograph them when he gets here, and then we'll auction it off. So that's going to be really fun. We also have the Appalachian Roots books at the center to purchase. And then, do you want to plug?
You could do it. He doesn't even
No,
know. I did it.
you know more about it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you speak.
So way
Dr.
back in a
Holliday.
day, back in like 2012, Steve had written. My son Steve had started to do a little bit of the Appalachian Trail, and he got from Harper's Ferry down to Charlottesville, and ended up writing a book, The Meanderings of J. Bullfrog Johnson. Anyway, I brought a bunch of the books in. So, I mean, maybe we'll get Steve to sign them as well.
That would
but
be cool.
it's funny and it's kind of scary because, and unfortunately, a lot of that section of the Appalachian Trail has now been like washed away from the hurricane. Helene. So, yeah, unfortunately, but they're doing a lot. FEMA does a lot. There's a lot of people on the ground trying to make sure that things are coming back to life.
You're going to do your best to make those books available too.
Yeah, we have them absolutely. So
Wonderful.
And it's an interesting tale. I'll just say that I recall certain things, and when I actually read the book, when you live it, in fact, of the different phone calls I would get as he would go along the way, and then I read it, I was just like, oh my goodness gracious. It's funny and it's interesting, but it could be a bit scary out there.
Was there a lot of, oh, my baby boy, what are you doing?
Well,
I was wondering,
here's the thing: if you don't, he prepared for a year. Yet at the same time, it gets when you're right out there. You can't have headsets on.
Yeah.
You can't have earbuds in. You've got to pay attention to every sound in the woods.
Yeah.
So on the trail. But anyway,
All right.
that's
Hey,
another thing.
Less than a minute to go here. We want to revisit the Oldies dance.
Absolutely. So I've been in touch with Jimmy Ross. They are very, very excited to come to Indiana and perform. Pittsburgh Bel Airs. So Johnny Rand, who used to play with us, Hiram and the Walkers, way back when we were, when Hiram was still around and everything. So, and they've played at summer concerts in the park as well. So, a lot of people, I'm just trying to throw this out there for our oldies community
Or your youngies.
or our youngies, because we have, hey, we'll do whatever, but it is a thing where we're just trying to give another night out.
Yeah.
And so
November 23rd.
Saturday, November the 23rd, you can go both on our website, once again, www.naffinc.org, and also the Indiana Theater, which is theindianatheater.com. All the information is there. Click. We're making partnerships also to 2 of the hotels if you want to stay overnight, both the Quality Inn and the Hampton Inn. So,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Nice. Ladies, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you. This is
you
wonderful.
very
It's been fun. It's been exhausting, but it's been fun.
Yeah, it's a lot.
My head, sorry.
It's Indiana in the morning. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. And Boomer Sports brought to you by S&T Bank, people forward banking.